Hey guys, so I've got something new here. I've got a Dietz oil lantern. It's the original 76. Um, this lantern came into production in 1978. I'm not really sure on the date of this particular lantern, but I recently picked it up. It does have some rust on it in some places, but overall it's in pretty good shape. I don't think it's ever even been used, but I figured it'd be something fun to have and something good to take out with me uh, while camping, and also to have around the house too for emergencies and things like that. So what I'm going to do now is just go through a little walkthrough of the lantern, put some oil in it, and light it up. So the lantern itself, you can see here it's got a few different parts. We've got the globe in the middle here. You can pull the chimney up from the top and actually tip the globe out. Let me just move my bail out of the way. So now I can tip the globe out, and you can actually remove the globe for cleaning and things like that. Here I can also take out my wick and the housing for the wick. It's on some dogs which are twisted in, so I'm just going to twist it, and you'll see that my whole wick and the housing comes out. And what I'm actually going to do now is just trim my wick up a little bit. So I've got just my scissors from my Leatherman squirt, and I'll go ahead and just try and trim this up straight as best I can. Probably isn't the best pair of scissors to be doing this with. The wick's pretty thick, but alright, so pretty well trimmed up. You can see that I've got the full wick here. I believe that this model lantern takes the 1/2 inch wick, which is good to know for replacements and things. You can see that this slot that it comes up through, it's maxing out there. So if I got too large of a wick, if I got like a 5/8 or something, it wouldn't fit. So important to note. I'll go ahead and put that back in, and you can see here that if I turn this knob, the wick actually raises and lowers. And we'll go ahead and put our globe back in and lift the chimney up. Fit this back down over. And I'll flip my bail back over, but you can see that now I can raise my wick up and down. The other thing that you can do is I've got this lever over on the left-hand side, and if I pull the lever down and slip it into this notch, it actually raises the whole globe up, so now I can go ahead and light my wick, and that's how you access that. They call these hurricane lanterns because it will stay lit in high winds. You'll see that the globe, when in the down position, goes fully over where the wick is. There are holes at the bottom of this plate as well as at the top where the chimney is, and in this section above the globe as well. Hopefully you can see that there. So it will draft and it will get all the oxygen that it needs to stay lit, but if wind's blowing, it's not going to hit the flame. And that's really important so that you can take this outside and you don't have to worry about your light going out. So what I'm going to do now is actually fill this up with some oil. I'm going to be using olive oil in mine, so most often these are used with some sort of kerosene or lamp oil, or I've heard of a few different types of oils. Some people use more like mineral-based oils, things like that. But what I'm going to do is actually use olive oil because it burns really clean. I won't have to worry about using it in the house or anything like that, or if I spill it, anything like that. And then the other thing too is that I carry some sort of cooking oil, usually vegetable oil, with me in my rucksack. and that's usually for things like just cooking in general, or treating my knives and tools, and treating the wood handle on my axe. So I figure if I only have to carry one oil and I can actually use the olive oil in my lamp as well, it's just one less thing to carry, and it's multi-purpose. So I'll go ahead and try and take out the oil cap here. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure if you can see, you probably can't. Inside here it's a little bit rusty. Hopefully you can see that, but not anything to really worry about, I don't think. There is this one hook at the top here, and then you have this whole extra bail which has a little notch in it, so you can hang it on a tree branch or on a nail or something like that. So what I'll do now is see if I can try and pour some of this olive oil in without spilling it all over the place. I'll try my best here. Put in a little more. Not really sure what the minimum amount I could have in here and still get it to light is, but maybe let's put on a little more. Okay. Go ahead and close everything up. And maybe I'll pause here for a moment and let the wick soak up, and we'll go ahead and come back and light it. Okay, so I gave it a shot, and I had some issue. I think it was because I didn't have the wick soaked with any of the oil. So what I did is I just dropped the wick and lowered it down the whole way so I could get some more oil. So you'll see that the top of the wick is singed right now, but we'll go ahead and give it another shot. I've got the glow raised up just by pushing up on this lever here, and I've got a match, and we'll try and light it. Alright, looks like we're lit. I'll go ahead and raise the wick up a little bit and drop my globe back down. And there you have it. Try and refocus the camera here. But you can see that now we've got ourselves a lit lantern.